Hey, this is Andre Cohen. I want to say thank you so much for joining us. We're so delighted to be with you. Um, as we think about these conversations that we have around diversity, equity, and inclusion, we uh, we want to be mindful that there are just some small things we like to offer. So today we're going to talk a little bit about this idea of a diversity mindset, and the diversity mindset really encompasses three things. It is recognizing that you need to have an inclusive worldview, that you need to have some sense of cultural agility, and greater adaptability will help lead to maximizing belonging. So, an inclusive worldview doesn't mean that I accept or believe everything that comes across, but recognizing that my worldview needs to come next to, alongside other worldviews, that there are other ways to see the world than just my own individual perspective or my group's perspective. Cultural agility is recognizing that as culture changes, so must behaviors, so do goals. And those things change with context. And so behaviors that would be acceptable in one context must be accounted for as context changes. And so, as context change, cultural agility says that I can move in between those cultures. Greater adaptability means that I have skills, resources, people around me that will help me adapt to new contexts and to ultimately to new cultures. And as a summit, I'll have a more inclusive worldview. And lastly, is recognizing the need to maximize belonging, which is recognizing those top three, but in the workplace, right? So in focus towards a goal. So when we talk about a diversity mindset, we're talking about having an inclusive worldview, cultural agility, developing greater adaptability, and recognizing that you need to maximize belonging, because when people feel like they belong, when they're heard, when they're seen, then they produce more.